Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. Liverpool revive transfer interest in free agent 7 years after missing out on deal. Jurgen Klopp took a flight to meet the midfielder in 2016 only for talks between the Reds and his club to break down, but Liverpool could now look to finally land his signature again. Liverpool are in the queue for Napoli star Piotr Zielinski 7 years after coming close to bringing the Poland international to Anfield. The midfielder's contract with the reigning Serie A champions expires at the end of the season and a host of clubs are set to battle it out for his services. Italian newspaper Corriere della Sport say that Jurgen Klopp's side are renewing their interest in the 29-year-old, but they will face competition from Juventus. Zielinski will be free to talk to other clubs from the beginning of January, and there is no current prospect of him agreeing a new deal in Naples. A move to Liverpool was so close ahead of the 2016-17 campaign that Klopp held direct talks with Zielinski, only for Udinese to instead sell him to Napoli for £14 million after talks with the Premier League outfit broke down. Liverpool subsequently turned their attention to Georginio Wijnaldum, who arrived from Newcastle and helped the Reds to their first Premier League title and a Champions League win. Zielinski has since made more than 200 appearances for Napoli, with the highlight being last season's league triumph, but in 2018 he spoke of how the switch to Anfield was close to happening. "My head was a mess. Liverpool finally got a plane and I met with Jurgen Klopp," Zielinski said. "He said he wanted me in his team. I saw a different world, and after returning my head was an even bigger mess. I knew that Liverpool wanted me badly and I knew they would return to the talks as I got that promise in January. It didn't work out for them with Udinese at the end." The Reds' midfield has undergone wholesale changes this season, with Alexis Mac Allister, Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Soas arriving in the summer, and the manager referring to it as Liverpool 2.0. The headline departure was Jordan Henderson, while James Milner, Fabinho, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita also departed. While the season started well, yesterday's draw away to Luton Town came as a mild surprise, even if Klopp was right to point out that no team has found life easy at Kenilworth Road. "Strange game," he said. "Strange feeling after the game. I think we should have won, but I think the draw is the deserved result, and we could have lost, so that's how it is." Credit to Luton, they did really well, but even with all what they did, we created chances and didn't finish them off with the last conviction, to be 100% honest. We were not calm enough in these moments. We should have scored and we should have created, but first and foremost it was alright, we created probably enough, just put 1 or 2 to bed and it's fine, and you win 1-0 or 2-0. Absolutely fine. Nobody won here with a crazy result, and I knew before why, but now I felt it, they do really well. Liverpool's Dominic Soas brands Erling Haaland, a bit sick, after ignoring his advice. Manchester City forward Erling Haaland and Liverpool midfielder Dominic Soas were teammates at Austrian side Red Bull Salzburg between January 2019 and January 2020. Dominic Soas has joked his former teammate Erling Haaland is a bit sick because of his extreme training methods. Haaland, 23, scored 52 goals for Manchester City last season to help them win the Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup. He's regarded as one of the best footballers on the planet and recently came second to Lionel Messi in the Ballon d'Or vote. Yet Haaland's success is no coincidence. The striker goes to great lengths to ensure he's in perfect condition for match days. The Norway international has admitted to wearing special glasses to help him sleep better, and he's adopted a unique diet. Soboslai, who played with Haaland at Red Bull Salzburg, is the latest player to comment on the striker's methods. The Liverpool midfielder insists his former colleague does a lot of things that people don't know about ahead of Premier League games. Soboslai revealed all during an appearance on the Fodball YouTube channel. The Hungary captain said, "When we played in Salzburg I meditated with Haaland 2 or 3 times because we were in the same room, and at first I looked stupid and then I got in. He had a pair of glasses that he wore. And I used them for a while because he said they would make me sleep better and sleepy faster, but if I had, I would wear them now. It didn't help me, but maybe it's because I didn't believe in them as much as he did. But that's everyone's own business. He does a lot of things that people probably don't know, but I've been to his apartment. The guy is a bit sick. Szoboszlai and Haaland were teammates at Salzburg between January 2019 and January 2020. Although Haaland was only on Salzburg's books for a year, he made an immediate impact in Austria by scoring 29 goals in just 27 appearances. Haaland went on to score 86 goals in only 89 games at Borussia Dortmund and boasts a similar record at City, finding the net 65 times in just 69 outings to date. Szoboszlai isn't the first of Haaland's teammates to publicly comment on his methods. His mindset is something you won't see again, Jack Grealish told the Daily Mail in May. He does everything. Recovers, in the gym, 10 hours of treatment a day, ice baths, diet. That's why he is what he is. But I swear I couldn't be like that. We have a great friendship, but he will point at me after a game and say, "Hey, don't you go out tonight partying." I just tell him to shut up and go and sit in his ice bath. Ibrahima Konate leaves Liverpool fans worried following PSG transfer admission. Ibrahima Konate has put Liverpool fans on alert after giving an intriguing response when he was asked whether or not he had aspirations to play for Paris Saint-Germain. Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate has admitted that he could one day see himself playing for Paris Saint-Germain after growing up in the French capital. Konate, 24, has established himself as an important figure in Jurgen Klopp's plan since moving to Anfield in the summer of 2021 from RB Leipzig, making 64 appearances in total, a figure that would be significantly higher were it not for an injury-ravaged campaign last year. The France international has looked back to his best this season and is likely to attract admiring glances from Europe's heavyweights, such as PSG, if he continues to flourish in the Premier League. When he was asked specifically about a potential move to PSG and whether or not he'd thought about it in the past by Canal+, Konate responded, "If I said no, I'd be lying, but if you're asking, is it one of my objectives? Not at all." While Konate stopped short of angling for a move to his hometown club, he did go on to commend their transfer policy, with a number of homegrown stars such as Kylian Mbappé, Lucas Hernandez and Ousmane Dembélé all plying their trade at the Parc des Princes. He added, "PSG has made sure to recruit players who understand each other well and who play with each other for the France national team. Even for the people and the Parisian fans, it makes them happy. It's what they've been waiting for years, having Parisian players or at least French players in the team." Konate's comments, which were made in the wake of Sunday's 1-1 draw away at Luton, may not prove to be too reassuring for Liverpool fans, who rate Konate highly. Since his move to Anfield, the defender has established himself as a regular in the national team under Didier Deschamps. However, the Frenchman's decision to use Konate for long periods following his muscle injuries was slammed by Klopp following the last international break. Speaking after Konate had been rested for the Europa League meeting with Toulouse, Klopp told RMC Sport, "I love absolutely everything about Ibu, but the problem is Ibu had injury problems from time to time and Mr. Deschamps played him 90 and 87 minutes in the two games, so we used the time now to give him a little rest. He could have played, against Toulouse, of course, but he has to play on Sunday again. That's why I spoke to Ibu and told him, tell Mr. Deschamps that's how you rest a player. Not 3 minutes, no, a full 90. Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days.